The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, Sandy, Vicani Insurance Agency Marketing. I hope all is well today. I wanted to say thank you so much for attending this webinar on a Monday morning. Greatly appreciate everyone taking time out of their schedule to listen to what great opportunities there are with Oxford. Before I turn it over to Taylor Davis with Oxford, a couple house cleaning items I'd like to go over. So here at IAMS, we have something called an IAMS Business Builder, and what that is when you refer an agent over to us and that agent gets contracted, we send you a $50 check to say thank you. And then we go even one step further than that. When that agent starts writing and placing business with us, again, life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, we pay you 20 basis points on business written and placed thereafter from that agent. So as long as they're writing and placing business, you're getting that 20 basis point override. That is just a big thank you from IAMS. It doesn't come out of your commission, doesn't come out of their commission. Again, just a big thank you from IAMS for entrusting us with that agent. For all agents, we have something called a marketing reimbursement account, and what that is kind of think of it as like a business savings account. So when you place $100,000 of premium with us, we put in $100 in marketing reimbursement monies in that account. That money continues to build as long as you're placing business with us. It rolls over each year, so you're not missing anything if you don't use it immediately. It just continues to build. And then what you do is you submit a business invoice. For example, if you purchased a computer or a a seminar system, a website, anything like that, submit it. We pay up to 50% of that invoice as long as that money is in that reimbursement account. We also have, for all of our new agents, within your first 6 months of being contracted, you can get an additional incentive. So in your first 6 months, if you place $100,000 of business with us, you can choose a 2-year producer website, or you can choose a $750 cash bonus. If you'd like to hold off and you think, gosh, I'm going to place $300,000 of business with IAMS, you can choose a $1,500 gift card, a $2,000 marketing reimbursement account, and that's that account I just spoke of, or you can choose a Social Security program and 3,000 piece mailing. If you like to hold off because you think, gosh, I'm going to go gangbusters here in my first 6 months and place $500,000 of life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, you can choose a 4,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with a top producer of ours, Dave Pimper, a 5,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with another top producer of ours, Matt Gill. Or you can choose my favorite, and I say it every time and I'll continue to say it, is a Ritz-Carlton Travel Rewards getaway where you plan your own destination getaway. Again, does not come out of anyone's commission. This comes directly from IAMS for just a big thank you for submitting business through us. And that business, I think, just needs to have really strong back office support. It helps you save time and get out there and do what you do best, which is sell. And how we do that is in the very beginning when we set you up with paperless contracting. You fill out that paperwork one time, circle the carrier or carriers you're interested in getting contracted with, submit that, and anytime in the future, if you want to get contracted, just give us a call and we'll get that completed for you. We do case design assistance, life and annuity quotes. We do different sales coaching and expertise. Really important out of all of this is submission to commission. And what I mean by that is when you submit an application to IAMS, we scrub that application, make sure nothing's missing. We give you a call that same day, go over anything that we do need, let you know we received the app. Order any exams and labs that are needed and submit it to the carrier that very same day. We track that case through the underwriting process. We're touching that case every 3 days to make sure it's staying on track. And out the door, issued and placed as quickly as possible to get you paid your commission. So we find it really important here at IAMS not to stop at the contracting process. I mean, once you're contracted, we continue to try to build that relationship with you and to help you, get your policies out the door just as quickly as possible. And another way we do that is just having such a strong creative marketing team, whether you're speaking to Aaron, Jacob, or Sean. If you've seen any of our life and annuity books, if you've seen our newsletters, website, these webinars themselves, our creative team has a hand in that. They can help you with flyers, different logo designs, and choosing the right color to catch a client's eye. We do websites, so whether you have a website that needs refreshed or you don't have a website that you need one create and manage for you. Newsletters, whether they're mailed newsletters, online newsletters, and social media advertising. That's just so big right now. So if any of you are familiar when you go onto Facebook and you see all the advertisements there on Facebook, if you'd like to somehow, you think that'd be great to get your name out there and your agency's name out there and you just don't quite know how to do that, give us a call and we'll be happy to help you with that. What they also, our creative team does, we have a strong website. It's www.iamsinc.com. And on that website, every time you call us up and you want a quote, whether it's a term quote or a UL quote, we go right to this website, and you can go here as well to run your own quotes. You can pull forms. You can look at current news. If you want to know what the top 5 MIGA carriers are, we have an annuity grid for you. If you want to look at our webinar schedule or listen to any of our old recorded webinars, you pull that up right here off of our website. If you'd like to look at your E&O and see if there's a different alternative or less expensive, we have a link that you can go to that will let you know, a carrier, and their premium, which runs about $400, $450 a year typically. We also have something called a sales resource library, really important. That has different educational videos you can go to, whether it's on annuities with income riders, Keyman, buy sell. If you need to get any type of questionnaire, you can get it there as well. So again, great website. If you're not registered, I suggest that you get registered, kind of take a look around. We are revamping our tool system on the life site there, so we've added some additional features. I encourage you to take a look at that, and again, any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help. So we have here, and I'll send out a poll question on this. By checking yes, you're just asking for additional information. When the DOL ruling came out, we thought it was really important for agents who are contracted with IAMS to retain as much revenue from their clients as possible. And so we created this IAMS Wealth Management Division. And what that does is we try to help you increase your revenue with managed money fees. You're able to offer a full range of products and services for your clients, which keeps them within that circle with you and not going outside of your relationship with them. And then you're also able to strengthen your clients' relationships because you're viewed differently. You're viewed as a fiduciary. If anyone thinks that DOL ruling is going away, it is not. It is ever changing. If you have a Series 65 and you're interested in maybe finding out the process of moving that over, check yes. If you don't have a Series 65 and you're interested in seeing what the process is to get one, check yes on that poll question. And if you don't have a Series 65, you're not interested in getting one, but you want to know how you can capture that revenue, check yes, and we'll make sure to get all your questions answered and try to help you through that process. So we also have a Life and Annuity Academy. Again, by checking yes, you're just asking for additional information. This academy is industry recognized. We're so very proud of it. We pay for all the expenses, whether you're looking at airfare, lodging, meals. The one that we have coming up is closed. However, it is March 13th through the 15th in Dallas, Texas. We have another one coming up May 8th through the 10th. So by checking yes, we'll give you out some information on that one. It's a 2-day training, and what a great opportunity. We pull agents from all over the United States to come in. We choose about 35 to 40. And we go over different sales ideas and strategies from top producers. We unravel indexed annuities and what they are and when's a good time to have an income rider or put an income rider on there. We go over different threats and trends of the industry and what's coming down that will affect you and your business. We go over different seminar systems, especially what works in your area, whether it's, cookies and coffee in a library, or whether it's a more formal sit-down dinner seminar. We go over large life case marketing with single premium life and infinite banking, private financing. We go over different insurance concepts, wealth transfer tools. It is jam-packed, and again, we cover your expenses, we cover your airfare, we cover your lodging, we cover your meals. Great opportunity for you to get in front of your peers. Great opportunity to meet the IAMS family, as well as just be really informed on what's going on in the industry. We have, in addition to great commission and incentives from other carriers, IAMS also has an incentive, and what that is our 2019 Marketing Summit. That will happen August 25th through the 29th of this year, and it will be in such a beautiful part of the country. It'll be in Naples, Florida at the Ritz-Carlton. It is absolutely beautiful. We have long invitational periods. We want as many agents there and their guests as possible. So that invitational period started January 1st of 2018 and went all the way through June 30th, 2019. If this is of interest to you, the only way you're able to attend is to make sure that you're contracted with IAMS, writing and placing business, and you can do that with a combination of $3 million of placed annuity premium, $1.5 million of Medicare SUP, $2.25 of single premium life, $250,000 of life target premium, or $600,000 of long-term care premium. We have agents that qualify every year. They feel like it's a family reunion. We're very honored that they feel that way. It is a great opportunity to meet great agents, to meet the family of IAMS. Just so want as many people there as possible. If you have questions on that, of course, let me know. Again, the only way to attend for you and a guest is to make sure that you are contracted, writing, and placing business with us. So right now what I'm going to do is turn this over to Taylor Davis with Oxford. He is going to go over the many benefits on the life side here of doing business with Oxford. I'm very excited for you to take time out of your schedule, Taylor, and I'm going to hand it over to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sandy, and thank you guys for joining. I know it's Monday morning. You're excited for the week, and it's also President's Day, so thanks for working today. I know some are out and some are just kind of hanging out with family, so I appreciate you guys joining and learning a little bit more about Oxford. What we're going to be kind of going over is who Oxford Life is as a company. Not sure if you guys are contracted with us or looking to get contracted, but I always like to go over who we are as a company. Second, I want to be going over our life products, our final expense and single premium life. Simple products, but very, very competitive. And then I'll be going over InstaWrite, which is new. I don't even like to call it underwriting, but health assessment process that we have with our life products. It's way ahead of the curve with any other carrier out there. It's a point of sale decision process. You'll get a decision in under 5 minutes. Very simple, very quick, and above all, we have the most competitive products in the industry. So without further ado, let's get started. Again, my name is Taylor Davis. I'm the Regional Director here at Oxford Life. You'll see the states below, kind of just delete those. I'm kind of all over the U.S. Except the Eastern. So everything left, everything west of the Dakotas and everything like that, that's also my territory as well. But Chad Canese and myself, we work together all the time. So if you're in the East, give me a call as well. I'd be happy to help you. My office phone, my cell phone, 830-660-6150. and my email address. I'm actually located out in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Chad's in Indiana. So again, if you guys for some reason are working after hours and Chad's out of the office or what it might be, feel free, give me a call. We're here to help you with anything with regards to Oxford. So going over Oxford Life and who we are A- excellent, AM best rating. So our financial strength is very, very strong. We're a leading provider in life insurance, annuities, and Medicare supplement. Again, we're going to be going over life products today. Annuities, we have a 3, 5, 7, and 3 10-year FIAs. Again, that's a 3, 5, 7. Something you don't see a whole lot is a 3-year FIA. Maybe your client doesn't know if they want to be in a 10 or even a 5-year FIA. You can try them out the 3-year, see how they like it. You can even add an income rider on the 3-year as well. So very competitive annuities as well. And then Medicare supplement, Plan G across the board. Very competitive. So take a look at us and all those products. But again, today we're going to be focusing on life. Of course, our mission is to provide products that provide individuals to live with dignity during their retirement years. We are founded in the Grand Canyon state of Arizona in 1965, and we still remain in downtown Phoenix, Arizona today. Our office is in smack dab downtown Phoenix. So if you guys are in Arizona or ever travel there, I know March is a great year to travel to Arizona. Let us know. Love to show you around the office as well. Corporate structure here at Oxford, a little bit different than maybe what you're expecting or different than any carrier out there. Our corporate structure is at the top, it's Amerco. There's no I in there, so it's Amerco. That's our holding company. Over to the left, it's Oxford Life. And then North American, not the North American you're thinking of. We bought this North American, gosh, maybe 10, 15 years ago. We have no products currently with this North American. Then we have Christian Fidelity Life Insurance, which we have final expense with. And then over to the right, you'll see U-Haul. That is the moving and storage company you see on about every corner here in the U.S. That's our parent company. I say we're domiciled in Arizona. It's because of U-Haul. U-Haul's home office is in downtown Phoenix. We're about a rock throw away from them. So everything we do really runs through U-Haul. I mean, even HR here at Oxford Life goes through U-Haul. And also when you're talking with clients, we're a publicly traded company under the ticker symbol UHAL. So you can see our financials, everything with Oxford Life, and really see how we've grown over the last few years specifically, how much we've grown. So again, it's a good brick and mortar feel to when you're talking with a client. You're wondering, who is Oxford Life? And they might ask the question, who is Oxford Life? It's just a great end to talk about U-Haul. Financial strength, like I discussed, our U-Haul backing is huge. Some people might look at us as a smallish company. Maybe we are, but we have a U-Haul backing that we're trying to make all of our products as competitive as possible. They want us to come out with products that are by far the best for the client. And thanks to U-Haul, we can do that. But also our assets at Oxford are growing each and every year. You'll see in 2016, we were about 1.9 billion in assets. We were about 2.2 in 17, and then in 18, we're about 2.5. So our admitted assets is about 2.5, and we're looking to grow that as time goes on with of course, annuity products, new life products, and everything under the sun, really. So again, why Oxford Life? Financial strength, A- excellent rating. We have the U-Haul backing. We have unique and competitive products, which we'll be going over 2 of those today, including InstaRite, which is our health assessment process. Great commissions, time-saving and convenient InstaRite application decision process. Again, we're going to be going over that here in the webinar. Producer and customer service. Hopefully, we've been able to show you guys this, but if you're not currently contracted with us, look forward to showing you just how good our customer service is. We have training videos, webinars just like this on a weekly basis. And you have service from myself 24/7 with whatever questions you guys might have about Oxford. I'm here to help you guys. So look forward to speaking with each one of you guys. So first, we're going to dive into our final expense product. It's called Assurance. This is our true level premium final expense product. Like I said at the beginning of the webinar, we are the leading provider in final expense and really all life products. We have the best rates and we have the best health assessment process out there in the industry. So again, before kind of diving into final expense, you guys probably focus on it, maybe write single premium life, might run across final expense every once in a while. I just always love to bring up sufficient coverage for final expense. I have agents all the time call me and be like, well, I went to this house and they had, they already had $8,000 ready for their final expenses needs. And that's great. It's great if they already had that, but a lot of the times, is it enough? And with final expense, it's usually not. And due to that is because inflation. They might have had $8,000 10 years ago, and that was probably enough. So what we have and what you need to download is Oxford Life's mobile office on the App Store. We have an inflation calculator. You don't have to have internet service or anything like that to pull it up. So pull up that inflation calculator. Again, $8,000 10 years ago might have been enough for them, but moving forward, even they're healthy. You can look at it, 15 years down the road and really show them, well, this is really how much you need moving forward, because there's nothing that really helps them in that process. I mean, just at the bottom here, Social Security, one-time payment for $250 for your spouse or minor child, and then veterans benefits, $300 if they qualify. So again, there's really not a lot that goes towards helping them for those final expenses. So inflation calculator, download it. That'll also allow you to pull quotes, illustrations as well on that app. So again, it's Oxford Life mobile office, and that's on the App Store, Android, whatever it might be. Traditional final expenses, as you guys know, the only reason I put this slide on here is to talk about our brochure. So our brochure is a great three-page brochure, but on the back of it, it has traditional final expenses. So again, on top of the inflation that they might run across 10, 15 years down the road, it's also those traditional final expenses that they might just not think about. Again, there's two different scenarios here. Either they have enough coverage, but they don't really know what coverage they need, or there's that inflation aspect to it. So it's always good to put pen and paper, flip the brochure over. There's boxes next to all these traditional final expenses where you'll be able to write in exactly how much it's going to cost, add it up at the bottom, and then really you'll see, okay, this is the sufficient amount of coverage you need for your final expenses. And a lot of the times it's more than probably what they have. So again, order our brochures. They're on your agent portal. You can order, I think, 25 at a time. I think it's like each day or something like that. So order them and use them. Every appointment you go on, pull out that brochure, flip it over, and go over all the traditional final expenses. So our two final expense products, Assurance, which is our level premium whole life product, and then we have Assurance One, which the only difference is it's a single premium. Great for 1035 exchanges, cash value, and maybe already a final expense policy. They don't want to keep paying monthly. They just want to throw that lump sum into a product. Assurance One is great for that. There's a little other differences as well, which I'll go over, but really the main difference is level premium and single premium. Assurance is the level premium. Assurance One is the single premium. Kind of think of the one as this one premium. Competitive advantage, like I said at the beginning, we're wanting to make our products the best out there. If that's in rates, commission, everything under the sun, we want to be the best out there. As you can see right here, female non-tobacco, 10,000, we are. Again, there's some ages, we might be a couple cents away, but still we're driving to be that best coverage for the client. And of course, something that'll stick on the books for you as well. So you can go out there and know for certain that there's not going to be someone coming in behind you saying, hey, I got this, it's lower. Oxford Life is that leading provider. And just to show you male non-tobacco, 10,000, same thing, very, very competitive. To be honest with you, we haven't done a true rate increase in about 8 years. So again, very competitive rates across the board. We also love to make it easier for you guys to write us. And with that, we have Social Security payment effective dates. A lot of carriers don't have this. And what I mean by Social Security payment effective dates is, say in May, and we're taking 2018, for instance, they get their Social Security on the 9th. So great, that first month you can say, okay, I want it drafted on the 9th so it coincides with their Social Security. But then in June, the 9th is going to be on a Saturday, and then July it's going to be on a Monday. It's going to go all over the board as time goes on. So with Social Security effective dates, which is very easy to find on the application, you can just put, all you got to do is check Social Security and then which Wednesday you want it on. If it's the second, third, or fourth Wednesday of each month, what will happen is, great, you write the policy in May, they want it drafted on the 9th, check first Wednesday or second Wednesday of each month, and what will happen is we'll draft it on the 9th, 13th, 11th, 8th. It'll all be different days, but it'll be exactly when their Social Security, they get paid for their Social Security. So again, that improves persistency and trailing commission for you guys. And for the client, it lets them realize, okay, I get paid for Social Security. One of my first things that's going to be deducted is my final expense. So please, a lot of our agents use this almost on every case with clients. It's very easy to remember for the client. And of course, again, it helps with you guys for trailing commissions. So product specs on the Assurance product. Again, the Assurance One does not have these. So advanced death benefit is terminal illness and common carrier rider. So on the terminal illness, you get 100% of the death benefit. It's no additional cost. It's if you've been diagnosed by a physician to have terminal illness that is expected to result in the insured's death within 12 months. Again, these are no additional costs, just onto the product itself. Accidental death benefit, common carrier rider, equal to the amount of the death benefit. It's available at no additional cost. So it's equal to the amount of the death benefit. So really, you get the death benefit plus the same. So it's almost like 200% of the death benefit on the common carrier rider. And this is if you're riding as a fare-paying passenger. That could be Uber, that could be train, bus, Lyft, whatever kind of carrier it is. They'll get paid the death benefit plus the accidental death benefit. So again, product specs 50 through 85. That is age of last birthday. Rated for males and females, standard and preferred. It doesn't matter what medications they're taking, why they're taking the medications. Standard is tobacco, preferred is non-tobacco. That's the only difference between standard and preferred. Get the call all the time. Well, they're taking, they have diabetes or whatever it might be. Are they still preferred? If they don't smoke, yes, they're still preferred. It does not matter what medications you're taking. No banding, annual, semi-annual, quarterly, and monthly modes of payment. Issue amounts 5 to 30,000. It builds cash value, of course, and it's a level death benefit and premium. So again, it's 5 to 30,000 issue amount. We do have an e-app for this product, which I'll be going over the Insta right here soon, but e-app is usually the fastest way. Again, it helps with you guys making sure everything's filled in on the application, and then I believe it's a quicker process. But if you don't carry around a laptop, tablet, whatever it might be, or even a cell phone, you can use paper apps still too. We don't discourage away from paper apps, but we do want to make it as fast as possible, so we do allow you guys to use e-apps for the Assurance product. So Oxford Life, how we're different, we want you guys to get paid quickly, and we want the client to get their policy quickly. So a 48-hour policy issue, clients receive their policy very quickly. Daily commission payments, we get paid quickly, and it is pay on issue. 6 and 9 month commission advance. Online inflation calculator, again, that's on the App Store under Oxford Life Mobile Office, and that's where you can find all the calculators, even annuities, and all of our live products. Fax in your completed application, mail it in, email it in, however you like to send it, or use the e-app. We do have a client-friendly memorial planning guides. Just order those on your agent portal. It's always good to leave behind for your clients so they kind of understand more of what they purchased. Maybe some questions are in there that they might call you, but instead they can look at that planning memorial guide and get all those questions. Assurance One, real quickly, like I said, it's about the same product. We don't have the terminal illness or common carrier rider on this product, but it's issue ages 55 through 80. It's age of last birthday, same thing as Assurance product. Rated for males and females, standard preferred, same thing as Assurance. Standard is tobacco, preferred is non-tobacco. Doesn't matter what medications they're taking or why they're taking them. It is single premium, minimum and max, same thing as Assurance, 5 to 30,000. builds cash value, and it's a level death benefit. Again, it is just a single premium. So just think of Assurance One as being one premium, and then Assurance being the level premium. So moving on, after that was our final expense product. And again, we haven't gone over our underwriting yet, just because it goes hand in hand with both our Assurance and Assurance One and Prosperity Select. All three of these products use the same health assessment process. So we'll be going over that after this product. But this is our true single premium life product. Very, very competitive, which I'll be going over everything that's why it's competitive. But you won't find anything out there that has a better death benefit than Prosperity Select. This product is a single premium product. It's 100% guaranteed return of premium. So what that means is they put $100,000 in. If they cancel the policy 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years down the road, they will always get the return of premium back. There's no surrender charges on this product. It's 100% guaranteed return of premium. There are accelerated death benefits on this product. No additional cost, just added on features for this product. So again, it's a guaranteed from day one death benefit. It's the highest death benefit in the industry. And it's 100% guaranteed return of premium anytime. Anytime they want to take it. I'll show you guys here after, I think it's the next slide, an illustration, and just show you how competitive we are. With this, it's a female, non-tobacco, puts $100,000 into the Prosperity Select. Day one death benefit is about $198,000. That's day one. They'll get that. If they do pass away, it's going to be $198,000. And on top of that, they have return of premium. In case something comes up, they need to cancel the product. They're not going to lose any of their money. Now, I want to show you the demonstration here, because some agents say, well, why is it more? Why is the death benefit higher in the first few years? And again, it depends on age. Again, this is 65-year-old, and you'll see the first 4 years, they'll get $100,000 guaranteed back. It doesn't start building cash value until year 5. But again, if they're 70, I think it builds cash value in year 2 or 3. So each age is different. But with regards to that, on the death benefit side, if they were to pass in those first 4 years, it's higher. I mean, if they were to buy the product and pass away in that first year, that's almost $220,000 death benefit. So how this product works is it's guaranteed return of premium. So you get that $100,000 in case something comes up, and then once it starts building cash value is when it's the same across the board. So that's when it hits $198,000 death benefit. But if they were to pass in those years that the cash value is not growing, then they would get a higher death benefit. Again, it varies by age. So on this one, it's a 65-year-old. And again, if it's 70, I think it's year 2, it starts building cash value. Just kind of depends. And again, it's how the return of premium works and all that. But it's just another selling point. A lot of times they say, even if I die in the first year, I'll get 198. Yeah, but in this case, you'll actually get 220 if you die in the first year. And then even if you die in the first 4, you'll get more than the 198. So again, it's just another selling tool for this product with regards to return of premium. Again, anytime they want to surrender it, they're not going to lose any of their cash value, none of it. Now, if they were to surrender in, let's say, year 7, as you guys know, they will be taxed on that $8,000 that was built in the cash value. But other than, I mean, there's no surrender charges, so they'll get that whatever back minus the 8% with regards to taxes. So again, very, very competitive product. You'll see, I mean, day one almost doubles the death benefit. Years 1 through 4 definitely doubles the death benefit. But again, return of premium, accelerated death benefits, and very, very competitive death benefit as well. So accelerated death benefits on this product, again, it's no additional cost. Terminal illness, nursing home benefit, chronic illness, and then we have a home health care. It's, I think, approved in 3 states, which I'll remember those 3 states here at the end, after I'll be going over these. Terminal illness, if you're diagnosed as terminally ill, defined as having a life expectancy of less than 12 months, you can receive the terminal illness, which is 75% not to exceed $100,000. So again, it's 75% of the death benefit, not to exceed $100,000 for terminal illness. Nursing home rider, if you're confined to a nursing home and expected to remain there for the rest of your life, you're eligible for a monthly benefit determined by the number of years you've been in the product. So if the policy has been in force less than 5 years, the monthly benefit is 1%, not to exceed $4,000 per month. And then 5 years or longer, you get 3% of the death benefit, not to exceed $4,000. So again, this is the nursing home benefit, no additional cost for the product. Chronic illness. If you're chronic ill and eligible to receive a monthly benefit equal to the lesser of $2,000 or 1% of the death benefit. Home health care, I believe it's Delaware, Ohio, and one other is in with home health care. I can get that over to Sandy after this, but I think 3 states have home health care as well. Most of you guys probably do write some annuities, and I think annuities and single premium life go hand in hand. I think it's a great, both of them use different product specs to outweigh the other, and I think putting them together is just a great sales tool to use if you're wanting to get into both the annuity and single premium life space. So on this one, I just like to call it, what can I do with leave on money? So they deposit $100,000 into a fixed index annuity, and let's say it's earning $5,000 per year. In 10 years, the account value will be $162, and then after tax, about $147. Now, if you were to split that in half, go 50-50, your client deposits $50 into an FIA at 5% per year and $50,000 in the Prosperity Select. So with this, in 10 years, the account value of the FIA will be about $81,400. After tax, will be about $73,500. And the death benefit on single premium life will be $98,600. So again, this is a 65-year-old non-tobacco female, has $100,000. They split it up, do $50,000 in the single premium life, $50,000 into the annuity, and you can see the difference there in their account value or their death benefit. It exceeds it by about $25,000. So again, just putting those 2 products together with money that they're not probably going to touch for a while, it's just a good two combo for the single premium life and annuity. I say they go hand in hand because with the annuity, if for some reason something comes up and they need to take 10% free withdrawal, they can do that for free. But with single premium life, if something huge comes up that they have to take out more than that 10% free withdrawal, they can just surrender that single premium life product and take that out with the Prosperity Select and get return of premium day one. So it kind of goes hand in hand with whatever the client's looking for. And I think both the single premium life and annuity go hand in hand. A CD, another great way to use single premium life, as you guys know. And this one, 60-year-old female, 28% tax bracket, puts $50,000 into a CD, growing at 2.5, which is pretty generous for a CD. So you'll see years 1 through 30 with that $50,000, it grows to about 85 by year 30. Let's do Prosperity Select. 60-year-old puts in money, $50,000, day one death benefit of $113,600. So again, more than doubles day one. They have return of premium and they accelerated death benefits. Very, very competitive product. Product specs on this Prosperity Select Whole Life. Issue ages 55 through 80. It's age at last birthday. Rated for males, females, standard preferred. Same thing with Assurance and Assurance One. Standard is tobacco, preferred is non-tobacco. Does not matter what kind of medications they're taking. Minimum issue amount is $30,000. So this is kind of when the Assurance One and the Prosperity Select go hand in hand. If it's less than $30,000 face amount, then Assurance One would be the way to go. If it's more, then of course Prosperity Select would be. Maximum issue amount is based on issue age, gender, and tobacco class. Sandy, I can send you the max sheet after this, and you can probably send it out to the people on the webinar. But very, very, I think for 65-year-old, I'm wanting to say the max is like 280 premium or 300, somewhere around there. So it goes pretty high up there on maximum. So be happy to send that over to you. And then again, guaranteed return of premium. I know I've brought it up a lot. I just think that's a huge selling factor for the single premium life. I feel like some clients say, well, I'm putting my money in a life insurance policy. I'll never see that money again. What do I do if something comes up? no problem with Prosperity Select. 100% guaranteed return of premium. For some reason, it's not letting me go. Okay. Now, InstaWrite. This is the underwriting health assessment for all three of the products. It is fast, smooth for both you and the client. I'm excited to go over it with you guys. So what is InstaWrite? It's an application decision process. It generates qualified or non-qualified result with a matter of minutes. And I'm not talking 15, 20. I've had some agents even do it under 3 minutes. Usually on average, I'd probably say about 4.5 to 5 minutes. You can get a qualified or non-qualified result. And again, once you get that result, it's not sent to us and we review it again. That is the decision. It's qualified or non-qualified right there in the home in under 5 minutes. It's 24/7. This is something, again, different. With our old underwriting process, we were not 24/7. We were only weekdays from, I think, 8 to 7, somewhere around there. But now weekends, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whenever you're out there selling, it's 24/7. And that is for our electronic one. Our phone is not 24/7, but it's on the weekdays. You can use the phone as well. But personally, the fastest route to go is using the e-app and then using the e-health assessment, which I'll be going over those processes here soon. So the process on how to do this, of course, step one, fill out the application. Make sure they qualify. Make sure they answer no to all the questions 1 through 15. Make sure they answer no to them. If they answered yes to any of those on the first 1 through 14 questions, then they won't be approved. You can stop filling out the application if they answer yes to any of those questions. But if they answer no to them, great. You pre-qualify them. Make sure they fit in the height and weight requirements, and then you'll submit the application. If you're doing an e-app, you'll just hit submit, and then of course paper you'll submit it after the InstaWrite. But again, pre-qualify them. You have to pre-qualify them before doing the InstaWrite process. Go through the application and make sure they qualify. Step 2 is the health assessment. So with this, there's 2 options. Option 1, you can do electronic InstaWrite, which is just on your agent portal. You'll go to e-health assessment, and then you'll type in the client's information, hit submit, an email will be sent to you letting you know if they're approved or not. Or you can call in to a processor at 833-705-4019. All that's asked on this processor is, can we run a script check? And then they'll go over a quick disclaimer with the client. It's 2 questions, yes and yes. They'll run the InstaWrite, and they'll get back up on the phone with you in about 30 seconds and let you know if the client was approved or not. There's no going through the application. Did they answer no to question 5, 6? None of that. They don't ask what kind of medications you're taking. Why are you taking those medications? Nothing. Again, the phone version, I'd say about 3.5 to 5 minutes. And then on the e-health assessment, really depends on how fast you can type. And then, of course, you'll receive a qualified or non-qualified result in a matter of minutes. Again, it's not 15, 20 minutes. It's under 5 minutes. You'll get a qualified or non-qualified result. So option 1, I say electronic just because I think it's the fastest. It helps you guys make sure you answer everything on the application correctly. And then the e-health assessment, you can kind of just fly right into it after that. So I always say option 1 is the electronic option. All you got to do is click on My Tools e-app health assessment, enter the required information, and hit submit. So currently how this works is the client will type in their name, number, social, where they live, and email address. An email will be sent to the client. They'll verify who they are, hit submit, and then an email about 30 seconds later will be sent to you, letting you know if they were qualified or not. What we're going to be moving to, which I'm excited to announce on here, hopefully maybe this week, is we're going to be knocking out that email address. So what will happen is after you do either the paper app or the e-app, you'll do InstaWrite. And on the electronic InstaWrite process, all you have to do is type in the name, where they live, social security, height and weight, hit submit. It'll do the little spinny circle thing like your computer's thinking, and then it'll generate qualified or non-qualified. An email will not be sent to the client, making them verify who they are. that process will be no more. All that'll do is you guys will just sit there on the tablet, smartphone, computer, go through, just again, put in their information, hit submit. A screen will pop up, qualified or non-qualified, as easy as that. So be on the lookout for us launching that. It's kind of like InstaWrite 2.0, I like to call it. And again, we came out with InstaWrite. It is very, very fast process. We got feedback from agents saying, I would love if that email address would just be taken out. We love to hear that kind of stuff because we want it to be the fastest process for you guys, the simplest process for you. So we're going to take that email out so that it doesn't even have to go through that step of making sure, did they get the email? Did they verify who they were? None of that. It's going to be going just simply typing the information, hit submit. Option 2 is the phone. I know a lot of agents out there are still old school. They like to use paper app and they like to do phone. That's okay. We allow for all of it. So with regards to that, if you're kind of old/new school, you can still use an e-app and then you can do the phone e-health assessment. Or you can do a paper app and a phone. It doesn't matter. It's like options are yours. It's whatever you like to do, whatever the fastest route for you is. So on this one, on the phone version of InstaWrite, all you do is call 833-705-4019. The processor will ask for your name, your agent ID number, and product name. So say it's for single premium life, it'd be John Doe, OA 2000, Prosperity Select. That's all you guys have to say. The processor will then ask the applicant, will provide their name, gender, date of birth, social security number, and height and weight. Okay, that's all they have to say then. And then the processor will read the medical and consumer authorization disclaimer and make sure it's okay to run a script check. Again, it's just a script check. We do not run an MIB. I get that question quite a bit. So there should be no reason Oxford Life is not a go-to product for you. For multiple reasons, but that's just another one, is we just run a script check. We do not run an MIB. Once authorized, the processor will submit the application, qualified or non-qualified. That's it. They'll get on the phone, give their information. They'll answer yes, yes, if that's how they want to answer it. And then after that, the processor will get back up on the phone in about 30 seconds and tell you, the agent, your client was approved or not approved. As simple as that. Again, you can be done with the health assessment process in under 5 minutes. Very quick. You don't have to worry about them digging into your client, making sure they note all the questions, or anything like that. Or we're worried about medications that they have to remember about why they're taking them. Nothing like that. So again, all these processes, InstaWrite is used for Assurance, Assurance One, and Prosperity Select. So very, very quick point of sale approval decision. So InstaWrite, again, hours for the phone version is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. Again, that's the phone version. If you like to use the phone, great. But the agent portal, the e-health assessment version of InstaWrite, is available 24/7. So you can do a paper app, e-app, and then you can do the e-health assessment on the weekends. Maybe when we're not open, whatever it might be, you can use that 24/7. Sales support, 800-308-2318. Use this all the time. Agents always ask, where can I find, who can I talk to find brochures or go through the website or whatever it might be. This team of like 25 is dedicated for you, the agent. You call this number, and then I'll give you an extension here shortly. They will help you with anything that you have questions about here at Oxford. 800-308-2318, extension 670-911. Again, that's 670-911. Call them, and they will help you with anything that you have questions about. Or you can call me. I'm in and out of the office, but my cell phone will be here to follow. I'd be happy to help you guys in any way, any form, because we have, I would say, the most competitive life products out there in the industry, and hopefully you guys have seen that here shortly. And then, of course, social media, anything with regards to InstaWrite, the stuff that we're going to be coming out with hopefully this week, that you will have to have an email address for the e-health assessment. This will be on social media as well. I feel like sometimes we check our social media before we check our email, so all that information will be on there: Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Give us a follow. You'll get all the up-to-date information on anything we're changing. we are being the leading provider with life insurance, annuities, and Medicare supplements. So be on the lookout for all the changes that we have. Again, here's my office and cell phone. Feel free, give me a shout anytime. I'd love to help you guys with even on the annuity side to single premium life, the final expense, the med sup. Here to help you guys with whatever it might be. So I'll leave this up here. And Sandy, if there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much. What I'll do is I'll put out one last poll question while we answer questions. And that's if you'd like to get contracted with Oxford. Again, if you've already signed up for our paperless contracting, we can help you with that. One of the questions that we have is there a lead program for final expense or annuities that's either sponsored or that the agent can pay for?
We do not have a lead qualifier. No, we do not.
And so wanted to remind everyone too, if you have any questions, let's make sure that we get those in so we can get those answered. This will all be recorded, so I will make sure that we send a recorded version out on this. Everyone will receive that later on this afternoon. Again, if you're interested in getting contracted, check yes, and we'll make sure that we get that completed and done for you. Also wanted to remind you just the great opportunity that you have with Oxford, with an A-rated carrier, simplified underwriting process. They're a great company to have, not only on the new business side, but when the sale is done as a policy holder. They're a great company to deal with as well. So again, wanted to thank everyone for attending. I hope everyone has a safe, healthy, and happy week. Taylor, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule, and we will talk to everyone soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you.